So, the assault begins. Move. This is no time for idling. Even the great stairway lies in ruins. The usurper will be in the throne room, if he is anywhere. He must be found and punished.
Come, Jasper.
If you insist. Curse you, Hendrik.
But I order you to cease your horse. When you grow older, you will be the guardians of this
With my might and your wisdom, we will surely be the greatest knights this kingdom has ever seen. Long may we protect the princess and all her... Jasper, are you listening? What is this?
Why, the shield of Heliodor, of course. Symbol of the kingdom's greatest knight. If we are destined to become such men one day...
And how do you propose to do that? What?
Oh, I have my ways.
Huh?
None other than His Royal Majesty. He slithered out of a secret passage behind a cupboard.
You
We meet in the kitchen at mid...
Agreed.
Of course. The passage to the king's chamber. So this is your power, Luminary? You are able... The kitchen is on the north side of the castle, beyond... I did not make it here that night, you know. I was caught trying to slip out of my chambers. The king made me polish all the armor in the castle. Jasper was disgusted with me. We had a furious argument. But there was more happiness than... I have treated you poorly. My loyalties have been tested, but not by...
You have done well to make it here.
Jasper.
Temper, temper? Brute force may have won.
Why? Why did you give yourself to the
Why? You, of all people, ask me why?
Does something amuse you?
It is I who must ask you why. Why is it that you always thought yourself so... Why was it always you who was... Why? Well, no more. I know the truth now. Love. All that matters is power. There is one who sees the worth in me, who deserves my...
I lost my hometown. I lost my faith, my purpose. Though some called me hero, I believed I was a fraud. But I can. It is the Luminary's duty to deliver the world from evil. Jasper, you are a traitor.
Really, old friend? Now, let us end. You will outdo me no longer, Hendrik. This time, it is I who have been chosen.
Jasper.
Well met, worms. You would return the world to brightness. All is as the Lord of Shadows wills it. As long... Now, step...
Obsidian. Thank the heaven. The darkness may have dissipated, but we cannot... We must return to the last bastion and see what... Someone! Please. Wait.
You did it, Hendrik.
Out of my way! Let me look at you in the daylight at last.
You set aside your differences with Hendrik. The world is still in a desperate state. But now we have something. Hendrik, my your strength too will be needed in the The people of the last bastion will learn to... So please, do not...
Honored Lumen, I serve you now.
Dawn breaks in Heliodor. I trust that you slept well. Or even better. Now, to more serious...
The shield of...
You are like a son to me. And it is of... You wear it well. The shield has always been the mark of our... You have no...
No.
I understand that you had hoped for the World Tree to guide you, but all hope is not lost. Your father once told me that Yggdrasil was not the... He spoke of another, a holy mountain in the south known as Pang Lai. The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined. It may be mere hearsay, a conversation half... Venture west through the Mangle Grove, and you will find a valley that leads to the Coast of Alor. Pass through the checkpoint beyond it, and it is not a road I have traveled myself.
temple on top of a mountain. It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind.
I know that face. That man... Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us?
What in the...
Enough! Is this how we treat visitors? As
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors.
soldiers of Heliodor? The tall one, perhaps, but his young friend does not look... I sense a great power within you. Tell me,
Incredible.
how long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciple. Welcome to Angular, honored Lune.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive. Well, we have come this far.
I welcome you once again to Angular, honored Luminate.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever...
Waiting for him.
I mean exactly what I say. It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. But, sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent it. What of his tutor? This...
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical man. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great.
A noble sacrifice, indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in this, but he did not train alone.
Who was this person?
Another of I.E.'s disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now, allow me to show you to the field of discipline. Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, if your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestor. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here.
His achievement?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts, during the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather, the tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment, lives on to this day.
A legendary achievement.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive...
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monk...
I see.
Your Holiness.
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see?
Hello?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that the mountain has become infested with monsters. This being so, I dispatched...
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this.
Might we be able to offer some
I thank you for your kindness, but you...
A knight of Heliodor does not obey. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that...
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We must depart for the summit of Mount
It seems we are to...
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when... But that posture...
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Ah, indeed. It seems our friend here... Huh? But this is one of the royal...
By the skies!
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he...
No! He is...
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you...
But how?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Pang lies. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to... Very well. I will prepare for... It is time to depart.
What is this foolish dance?